Hey everybody, it's Cynthia Toussaint at Women in Pain Nation without light. I apologize, but it's generally much darker. So I have a thought of the day. Wow. Okay. So LA is basically burning down. It's all around us. We have no electricity. We haven't since yesterday. All this started around, I don't know, a little after 2 p.m. It was kind of a joke because we were working, loving it, about to send over bios for a Senate hearing. And John said, I got a few things I have to do first. I said, oh, I'll take a break and meditate. Yeah, famous last words. So then the Christmas tree was off and everything was off. So anyway, so as the fires burn and it's so sad, and we get a hold of people who are safe, whose homes are safe, who are not safe, whose cats are not safe, who aren't. Anyway, there's a lot of tragedy here. It's catastrophic, actually. Anyway, so here we are in this natural disaster, and if you're like me and you have pain, you also have a disability. I use a wheelchair. I can't get up and down more than a few steps. I live in a condo, and so to get down, we're on the first floor, but that's really the second floor, because the lobby's the first floor. So I couldn't get out. It's kind of like the 2004 earthquake. I was stuck. And then we didn't have candles except the ones that you really light that are dangerous. And it's freezing. It's 2 o'clock right now, so this is the most light that we'll have. We don't know when the power is going to go back on. We don't have internet. We have water, but it's cold water. It's bad. So, but I try not to complain. I do complain, but I try not to complain because we're not dealing with the loss of animals or property or certainly people. Sometimes I think it's worse to lose animals. I've been dealing with some really, really lousy people of late. But anyway, so are you ready for a natural disaster? Because we were desperately not ready. We have candles that we're bringing out. We had flashlights. We found 2 of them, both with batteries. We were putting batteries in our snow globes. We're using snow globes to help us out. Our Christmas tree one with a battery, we use a small one. We're using that. But we weren't ready for a natural disaster, let alone one of this size. The best thing that we have, actually, because we can't watch TV. We can't do really much of anything other than read, but there's no light, so I've been trying to read. But we have this hand crank radio that my mother gave us for Christmas about 25 years ago, and I went like, Mom, that's not really very merry, but man, oh man, Mom, was that a good idea? So we've got that, and that's kind of it. We've got each other. Oh, and this morning it was crazy. I thought the lights were back on, but evidently John said I woke up in the middle of the night and was going, look, the lights are back on. It was a dream. So the lights did not go back off, which is what I thought. But then I thought, well, what if maybe the YMCA is open? And so I called, and each YMCA I called, it just said call failed, and everything failed. So John went out. He ventured out because they say don't go out unless you have to. And he went and checked out the YMCA. Lo and behold, it was open. I got to go in and swim practically a mile, and then I got a hot shower in. Now I'm back to the cold, but I'm holding great gratitude. So I'm wondering, are you ready for a natural disaster? John, I will say, carried me down 2 flights of stairs, and then he carried me back up those 2 flights of stairs to get back. We spoke with neighbors, and we got on the internet for a little while. We actually saw some pictures of what's going on. That was hard, and talked to some people, but I'm grateful that they're there. And people are just kind of checking in because they're just realizing, like on the East Coast, that something bad's going on in LA, and John and Cynthia and all kinds of people live there. So our friends are checking in, and so I'm just wondering if I'm going on and on, but this is a big deal, and we need to be ready, especially if we have pain, if we're if we're in a natural disaster. It can happen. It's going to happen to the best of us. And make sure you have your medications. That's something I've been thinking about. Make sure you have flashlights, candles, those LED candles, aren't they? Yeah, the candles that don't actually light up, that are safe, that won't accidentally start a fire. What else? Make sure that you know how you can get in and out of your dwelling. Where are you going to go? Also, have you joined your local YMCA? Because that's a place to go. We're actually, if we can't work tomorrow, we're going to just go and work there because we can get a signal there. So I'm signing off. I'm going to crank up my radio again and at least listen to some news, which is all bad here, but it's going to end at some point. So almost poked me in the eye. Okay, Cynthia Toussaint in the dark. Here in Los Angeles, hoping, praying. Please send your prayers for these fires and the winds to end. That's another very dangerous thing, are the winds. So, oh God, the trees. What was it like? How many trees in Burbank fell down? Somebody will tell me. It's going to come into my mind really soon. 700 and something in Burbank alone. Wow. So please send your prayers and please get ready for your next natural disaster. I hope it doesn't happen, but it probably will. Okay, so Cynthia Toussaint signing off at Women in Pain Nation. Back into my Christmas cuddlies, wearing warm wool thermals that we got for Iceland, but it's actually colder here. It's honestly colder here. And please stay safe. And oh yeah, Happy New Year. It's starting out with a bang. Okay. Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you.